What is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing? Welcome everybody to season 2 of On Patrol San Andreas. Are you guys ready for this brand new season of amazingness here on Great Ocean Roleplay? I'm your host, FMG from FMG TV, and I'm bringing you guys along for the season premiere of On Patrol San Andreas, Season 2, Episode 1. And Zach, I'm going to be honest with you, I have no idea what you're talking about with San Andreas. I know there's a movie called San Andreas. I did not know there was actually a game called San Andreas. But yeah, welcome into the stream. Hopefully you guys are having a great Monday so far. Yes, guys, we are here in December. It is December, and we are kicking off a brand new stream series as well for this as well. One thing I am going to do before we get too far into this, I just realized the Happy Holidays icon doesn't really look right. How does one not know about GTA San Andreas? You should have put GTA in front of it. I didn't even own GTA San Andreas. Because when you said San Andreas, I was confused because I was like, yeah, I've heard of GTA. I've heard of the movie San Andreas. I didn't know you were talking about GTA San Andreas. But no, for those of you guys who are unfamiliar with On Patrol San Andreas, this is a series that's supposed to be a spiritual successor to my wildly popular live LEO series. Yeah, basically, if you guys are new to the channel entirely, back in 2019, late 2019, I started up a series called Live LEO, which spawned from an incident that had occurred a little while ago, a good incident that had occurred a couple weeks prior on the server that I played on at the time. Since then, things stuck with me, and sure enough, we got and here we are today with this brand new stream series, and just doing all of this stuff like it well as well. But season 2 is all about Great Ocean Roleplay here today, because we are back. We are back with Great Ocean Roleplay for the series as well. If you guys remember, we did do a few patrol streams in the past. We've been doing patrol streams the last couple weeks here on the channel as well, so we have that going for us. But right now, I wanted to get this stream series started up here right before the holiday season, just so that way we can really get going and just have a great December, showcasing you guys the amazing streams and the amazing patrols that we have here on here. You guys got a little bit of previews here with the last couple police streams I did last week, and the ones I've been doing over on Twitch as well. So if you guys are interested in more police streams during the season breaks, the breaks in between seasons, because we are going to have breaks between seasons for the future of On Patrol San Andreas. I planned on having season breaks every 52 episodes for like 1 or 2 weeks, but I'm not going to be taking a break from doing the policing stuff. Those streams that are in between seasons of On Patrol San Andreas, those will be Twitch exclusive, so that way Twitch gets in on some of these patrols as well. I may in the future look into simulcasting both Twitch and YouTube for On Patrol San Andreas, but that would require me to lower the bitrate for Twitch, and I'm too lazy to do that. So yeah, we currently have, holy shit, we got 22 people on, so perfect timing for me to get on as well. But yeah, with that said, I have a couple other things I need to set up here. First of all, I need to set myself up. I'm already set up as Los Santos Sheriff's Department. Where is my CAD? Oh, there it is. All right, perfect. That is set up properly. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the radio and get this patrol underway. All right. So yeah, here we go. So yeah, let's go get on out of here. I'm not going to call myself 10-8. One other thing I actually...
46, traffic, 2-door sports vehicle, times 1 occupant. It is postal 621, no additional needed.
In fact, actually, before we get too far into this, let's repair our vehicle as well. And yeah, we're going to start with the 2020 Explorer, but if things get a little bit better and we want to get into like some better SUVs and stuff, we'll switch over to Highway Patrol so we can use the 23 Tahoe. There we go. So yes, we are 10-8, ready to go for calls. So let's get on out here. I do need to fix the radar as well.
I-28 and I-07, you can show us in the 1012, known as I-07.
So yeah, so part of the reason why I wanted to, actually, let's get some, we'll just sit right here and run radar for a bit. So, one of the reasons why I waited to start this, you know what, Batman, welcome back. So one of the reasons why I wanted to wait to get on, to start up this stream series was because I was going through the FTO program for Great Ocean Roleplay. And it's a good thing that I did that because they're doing probationary officer promotions within the next week or two. So I wanted to get through that so I could be eligible for that because I'm going to be staying active either way. I'll be around most of the month. I don't know if we're going out of town for Christmas or New Year's, but I know for a fact that I'm going to be here most of the month. So it's a good opportunity for me to get on, stay active, show myself worthy of getting a promotion here up to LEO on this server. So we'll just sit here and we'll see what we can do. Is that a Civ? I think that might actually be an... That's an unmarked Durango behind us. So yeah. But yeah, that was part of the reason why I wanted to wait to start up this that was part of the reason why I wanted to wait to start up this stream series, is so that way if I needed to, so that way I could get through the probationary period and get through the FTO program, so that way everything else would come with so that way everything else could just be good and we don't have to have any unintended breaks. Because at first I wanted to stream those ride-alongs, but I figured it would be better to just not stream those ride-alongs, just because, especially that last one was an evaluation and I did not want to get distracted by trying to keep up with chat and all that as well. So I figure why not, we'll just stick to not doing we'll just stick to no chat for the broadcasts here, for the ride-alongs and all that, so that way I'm not distracted by that. But now that we're done with the FTO program, we should be good to go. And all that, we can just patrol like usual and hope we get moved up to LEO.
Charles 03. Sorry, Charles. At 22. I forgot his call sign for a second.
Snail.
Oh, what? Here. Here, let me move over and let me give these guys some room. There's almost not enough room for both of us right here. What the heck?
Don't worry about it, big dog.
Yeah, no,
but you get your final eval yet?
Yeah, I did that last night.
Man.
Yep.
See,
so
they said you failed.
No, they did not. No, they did not. I passed with flying colors. I did pretty good.
Yeah, I was just keeping up, making sure you got your final eval and shit like that.
Yeah, no, I wanted to get that done because they're doing promotions here within the next week or two, and I want to be eligible. I wanted to be eligible for that.
Yeah.
Also, you guys can say hi to YouTube. I currently have my live stream going.
Well, I think it's time to go patrol.
Yeah, that might be time to go.
Oh, that's I-07. That was one of the officers who did my ride along. Yeah, that was Alfred. Alfred was the one who did one of my ride-alongs. I think he did my eval, actually. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Doing those ride-alongs, I was hesitant to do those at first, but I decided why not, and I'm glad I did those ride-alongs because I got to meet some of the cool ones. The person who did my second ride-along actually.
129, 11, 333 are gonna be.
The individual, I can't remember who did my second ride along, but that second ride along, the person who did my second ride along, we were just straight up vibing.
Yeah, Tango 133. Show me out with him.
And it was just good. Batman, Landman. I was gonna listen to music, but I wanted to come in here. Well, welcome in. You chose a great time to do this. This is the season premiere of On Patrol San Andreas Season 2. So, like I said, the way this series is going to work going forward, because we're going to be sticking with Great Ocean Roleplay for the foreseeable future. This is the best community I can be in right now, because as you guys know, I've tried plenty of other communities, and just nothing. I just haven't been able to find any good communities out there as of late. So I figured GoRP is still, yeah, with how GoRP is set up and how everything has been working over here, it just makes sense for me to be here on Great Ocean Roleplay and just do my police patrols, do my streams over here. Because at least here, the RP is much better than a public server. Though, to be fair, Great Ocean Roleplay was a public server at one point, so... But yeah, basically, the way the series is going to work, I've decided it's going to be 52 episode seasons. So once we get to 52 episodes, there will be a season finale, and depending on when that is, I might save that 52nd episode for like a weekend stream so we can do an extra long patrol for a season finale. And then for each season going forward, I'm going to try and aim it so that way the season premiere and season finales are on the weekends. So that way we can get extra long patrols in for the season premiere and season finales. And then between those seasons, we're going to continue to do we're going to continue to do police streams over on Twitch as well. So that way I still know what exactly I'm doing, and I don't have to worry about having to get myself back into it, because I'll be continuously getting back into policing. I'll be continuously getting on, being active, doing my patrols like usual. So that's basically how the series is going to go here. I felt like the best way... I was considering doing 26 episode seasons, but then I realized for a series like this, 26 episode seasons are just going to be too short. So 52 episode seasons are going to be a lot better, in my opinion, because they're decently long seasons, and each season will have, I would say, probably 40, 50 hours of content, depending on how long patrols are, maybe even more. But I'm putting in a lot of effort into making this series the best it possibly can be, and starting with obviously the On Patrol San Andreas watermark. Obviously that's making its return, so we have that going for us. And then on top of that, for the month of December, we're gonna have Happy Holidays. We're gonna have a little Happy Holidays watermark there. And then near Christmas, I'm gonna switch it out for a Merry Christmas one. And then after Christmas, there will be no watermark for a couple days. But then as we get close to New Year's for 2026, I'm going to have a New Year's style watermark going as well. And then obviously after New Year's, it'll be the normal watermark as well. So like the stream we did yesterday, I believe we did one yesterday, in fact. Yeah, we did a stream yesterday. I had to remember if we did a stream yesterday. So like the stream yesterday, we're starting with no snow, but eventually there will be some snow, I would imagine. So, yeah. So we'll do that. We got 24 people on, but eventually I'm sure there's going to be snow. There's no doubt about it. We got snow about 20 minutes into yesterday's stream, so I would imagine it will probably be about a half hour into the stream, so probably around 2 o'clock they'll probably enable snow and go from there. Ooh, what is this car doing? 2 cars. Oh, they're pulling in. That one's pulling in the burger shot. Oh, they're both pulling into the burger shot. Yeah, I don't know what's up. Was that Crown Vic trying to go for, was that Crown Vic trying to go after those 2 cars that pulled into the burger shot? Or, I don't know. Can't wait for more. Keep up the good work with these. Thank you, Batman. Glad you're already supporting the season 2 of On Patrol San Andreas. And I want to make this clear right from the start. I appreciate everybody who tunes in and watches these episodes, whether live or after the fact. Just because of the fact that these episodes, they're pretty important to me. I like doing these live streams for you guys to bring you guys along for the ride for the police patrols, and more so because the patrols on here are actually more realistic to what you would experience in real life. You're not going to get constant shots fired in the most common areas. There's not really many pursuits that break out. You can get traffic stops in without getting shot at. It's just overall, it's a better experience than a public FiveM server, and that's something that I really was looking for in a FiveM server. Why is there a car disturbing the peace? Probably that one. Oh, that's Mary 108. Who is that? That is Tanis. But yeah, I am... even though it may not look like much, I do put a lot of effort into these episodes because I want this series... I want this series going forward to thrive a lot more. I want the series to really thrive now that we're on Great Ocean Roleplay. Like, I really want the series to succeed in the same way that the original live LEO series succeeded, getting up there with nearly 50 episodes. Nearly 50 episodes. I want this series to succeed where the original series, live LEO, took off. 'Cause, I mean, obviously, nothing ever retained that same charm that the original live LEO series had for lasting for a really long time. So I want to make this series, I'm aiming for this series to be very similar to the other series, to the original series as best as I can, and that's with me restarting season 2, because we had a previous season 2 over on Justice RP. To say that series went well is kind of an overstatement. That series was quite chaotic. It really wasn't my favorite. It really wasn't my favorite part of the series overall. And that's part of why I decided to, I didn't delete those episodes, I just made them unlisted. Actually, I think I put them as private on my YouTube, because I wanted to give On Patrol San Andreas a proper season 2 after the season 1 over on what was it, San Andreas Department of Roleplay. That one went pretty good, but it was just that there were issues with that specific series, and I'm not going to go into too much detail on that. I talked about that in the streams, in like I think the first couple streams that we had after the last episode of season 1. So if you guys want to go learn about what happened there, it's probably in one of those streams after the last episode of season 1 of On Patrol San Andreas. But we're gonna make season 2 the best season yet for On Patrol San Andreas. Like I'm talking extra long patrols, anywhere from 2 to 3 hour patrols per episode. And then for season premieres and season finales, I'm gonna try and go for like 2.5 or 3.5 to 4 hours. I don't know. I mean, there was that one stream that we had on SatRP that we had like 4 hours and 20 minutes on patrol for the live stream. So those are not going to be often. But I want to aim for like 2.5, 3 hour patrols on the date on each episode of On Patrol San Andreas. Like, obviously, the channels are not going to be fully focused around this. I am going to be doing my towing streams. I am going to be doing, also doing some trucking streams as well once the Frosty Winter mod is updated for 157 on the Euro Truck. We'll get pro mods back. We'll do all that. We'll do everything. You like the stream? Well, appreciate that, Batman.
Fair 129, 97.
I'll let other people take care of that. What postal is that? 627, apartment 20. Oh, we're not too far from there. I'll let other units take care of that. Do we even have any saffron? No, we do not. Oh yeah, we actually do.
1023 and 911. Shouldn't be flames coming from inside the apartment.
Yeah, there's already medical. Yeah, there's already a fire department going on. But yeah, we're just gonna be chilling here for most of the month, just doing our patrols like usual. That's pretty much what we do. We do our patrols in the best ways possible and just have a good time with it all. With it the entire time. The only downside here is the only gas station that's in this AOP is like, I think it's like right up here at like 635 or something on Prosperity. Or it might be 645 actually. Yeah, it's 645. I can tell based off the map.
Hey, units responding 627. You guys want to help me block off Marathon Ave? That's
Peak stream. What if you actually Mr. Self-promotion?
Echo 10 radio check.
It's totally not shameless. Serrano knows I do these streams as well. Oh, that's Mario 9.
All right, Tango 1.
I'm so here for it.
133.
Yep.
Can I get Prosperity and Marathon, and then Bay City Avenue and Marathon blocked off so they can have that whole strip. We don't need to block off North Rockford Drive.
But yeah, you guys definitely want this series to do well, just like I do, because I want things to go back to. We may not be able to go back to the good old days of the original series on BlaineRP. That was the original server that I made, that we launched these police streams on. We may not be able to go back to those days, but god damn it, we are gonna make these streams as good as those, if not even better. In fact, they're already better because we're on a whitelisted server compared to a public server.
Front, closing. Rear, away.
So real serious RP is already better? Yeah, definitely. What plate is that? Let me lock that plate and see. Benny Johnson. Everything's valid with that. Let's check the CAD and see. Let's just check Benny Johnson out, make sure he's all.
Warning, felony.
Oh, he's got a felony. He has an arrest? How does he have... Okay, his weapons license is rejected. He's got a firearm register, but it's rejected due to him being a felony. Due to him having a felony. Benny Johnson, the most John Doe name I've ever heard. Oh, yeah. Well, I actually had to stop somebody yesterday for running a red light. And his name was Dusty McWhatnow. That is quite the name. But the vehicle here, we are looking for DJK. That's going to be a Cadillac CT5. Everything's valid with that. Everything's valid with that. Yeah, everything's good. Arrest warrant? Oh, did he have an arrest warrant? No, he had one arrest. Hey, what up, Dawkins family? Welcome in. Yes, this is a V-menu community, but it's also whitelisted.
1012, known as Echo 10.
Yeah. he has a couple written warnings, a bunch of traffic citations, and then an arrest. His arrest was for, ooh, holy shit, murder, attempted murder, weapons discharge violation. So yeah, no need to worry about him. And that's the other thing with these servers. God bless VMenu whitelist servers, or where you can actually have fun. Yeah, and that's the other thing. During the downtime from my last police series, I had tried going over to some economy-based servers and tried those out, but I started FiveM with economy servers, but then I discovered VMenu servers. VMenu servers offered more opportunities for roleplay, and it just stuck with me since. But a couple months ago, I decided that I wanted to try and find a economy server to play on and to try out. The only problem with that is I just don't like economy servers anymore. I tried playing on economy servers, and the one that had the most, that had the most chances of me playing on regularly, when I was joining it, it was having connection issues. I kept getting timed out. And I know it wasn't my internet. Around the time that I was trying to join that server and play on it, that was around the time that there was that big botnet going around fucking around with a bunch of other servers and just causing a bunch of connection issues and all that. And it even affected GoRP as well. My first couple weeks here in GoRP, the ping was really high, and all that too. Yeah, economy servers tend to be grindfests with a bunch of friends of owners that just give everything for free. Yeah, and the other thing is, a lot of them tend to be very restrictive. Like, there was actually a whitelisted economy server that I was looking at called EchoRP, and they had everything that I wanted in the server. And just looking over the rules, like, the rules made it really strict on when you could be violent towards something. Like, you had to have a full backstory and build up to it. Like, you had to role play out, staking out where the guy was at. Or staking out their common locations, getting to know their day-to-day schedule. And then once you've done all of that and you've had all that, then you could do all that violence and stuff too. Like that server, if I wanted to get into that, I would have to pay for an application pass, and I was not prepared to spend any money off of my actual card to apply to a server that I may not even get accepted to begin with. But it just goes to show you there are servers out there that will be perfect. But a lot of them, they like to fucking gatekeep everything. Yeah, let's go up to that. Let's go find that gas station. The traffic light does not seem to exist. Economy servers after listing free model mansions for like $400 real life buckaroos. Well, I mean, to be fair, I'm going to just treat this as a stop sign because that traffic light completely disappeared. But yeah, well, this economy server, to get an application pass, I think it was only like $8 or something like that. So not exceedingly bad, but that's $8 that you have to throw away just to even get the chance to apply for the server. And it's not a guarantee that you're going to be accepted as well. Well, that's not too bad, but you don't even know if you're going to get in yet. Yeah. So that's why I was going to end up doing that if I got like gift cards for my birthday or even Christmas, but I decided at the end of the day, I don't think it's worth paying to apply for a FiveM server, that if I don't get in, I was effectively scammed out of money. So I don't want to take that risk of spending the money and spending the time to apply just to not get the money's worth out of it and get accepted into that community. I'd much rather play on a whitelisted server that I can apply for completely free and not have to worry about losing extra money that I'm never going to get back. Or spending money that I'm never going to get back, basically. So like that's kind of what I'm going. That's kind of where I'm coming from with the whole whitelisted servers thing. Like a whitelisted server like GoRP where you can apply completely for free. That's the kind of server that I like. I'm not gonna spend my whatever money I have left just to apply for a server where there's a chance I'm not even going to get accepted in the first place. That's just throwing away money. Alright, I think the gas station is right up here. Yep, there it is. I see it.
Radio check.
Hey, Firm, we hear you. What's on the Christmas list this year? I'm thinking of going 2 different ways. In previous streams, I've talked about how I got a AV receiver and a 12-inch subwoofer from a relative earlier on in the year. And I was thinking of asking for like a 5.0 surround sound set for Christmas, so that way I can get the surround sound system up and running. But then, a couple weeks ago, one night, it was like right before my birthday, I came downstairs to get something to snack on, and it just so happened to coincide with a commercial for the Nintendo Switch 2 airing on the TV channel my parents were watching at the time. And that got me thinking. Instead of getting a surround sound system up and running that I'm only going to use for like music festivals and for games that support the 5.1 surround sound system, why not just ask for a Switch 2 and get myself a nice little game collection? Because I looked on Amazon, the Switch 1 games are actually pretty cheap to get nowadays. Like, for $60, I could get like 3 games or something. Like 3 Switch 1 games or something. Or I could use that money to get some accessories for it. Because, like, I technically do have all my 3DS and DS games, and I could reset my 3DS. I was gonna say I could get my old original 3DS out, but I remembered I threw that away, and my 3DS XL was broken. But I could get a new 3DS XL and play all my old 3DS and DS games, because I have a giant collection of those. I talked about... I showcased those on a previous trucking stream a couple weeks ago. But if I'm going to get back into Nintendo stuff, and to be fair, the Nintendo Switch 2 for me is going to be a completely offline console. It's only going to be connected to the internet to buy games, download games. I'm not getting the Switch 2 with the intent to play games online. Like, if I wanted to play games online, I could just play on my PC and play online completely for free. Nowadays, for any console, you get like the PlayStation 5, the Xbox Series S or X, or even the Switch 2. In order to play online, you gotta pay for online services. Which is, in my opinion, that's ridiculous. But that's just the world we live in. We now live in a world where even the simplest things like playing video games online require a subscription. But if I get a Switch 2, it's going to be a fully offline console. That's the fact that it is. If I have plenty of online games that I can play completely without having to pay for an online subscription on my PC. So it's not a big loss having a Switch 2 that I can only play offline, because a majority of those games are offline only games to begin with. Like, pretty much pretty much all of my 3DS and DS games, I played offline. I never played online. Woo Cafe 374. Where's 374?
Mary 46, one right late, 901.
Oh, 374. It's over that way.
104. Same traffic.
Okay, no, we got multiple units already responding. I'm not going to go over there. Even though I'm close by, I'm not going to do that. I'm fingers crossed for an FLX 10 this Christmas. Yeah, I was looking at the DDJ Flex 10 as well for the longest time. Because it basically is a newer version. I'm parking on the grass. Don't fucking kill me for it, guys. The Flex 10 is basically a new version of my DDJ SX2 with all the new features. Ooh, we got new AOP in North Los Santos. So let's go. Let's start heading up to that area. Oh yeah, that explains it. We have a half full server at 2:09 p.m. But yeah, the Flex 10 is basically a DDJ SX2 with bigger jog wheels, all of like the built-in effects and all that, and all of the
23.
the filter knob filters.
It's gonna be fully engulfed.
Oh, yeah, the stems. Yeah, you're thinking of stems there. Yeah, that's the other big thing about that. You get stems as well, which is really good for like if you're trying to isolate acapellas and stuff for like mixing, so you can do like wordplay or something. Like the only problem is I got my DJ SX2 for like $800 at the time I got it. But now the Flex 10, it's double the price. It's $1,600 for that.
And Tango 133, the unit at 374, 374.
It was so good for 4-channel mixing.
Fire's on location at 628. They said they don't have any much resources right now to get down there.
Yeah, yeah, that would be so good for like 4-channel mixing and stuff too. But if I want to get a new DJ kit, I'm going to save up the money when I get another job. I want to save the money and get an XDJ AZ. I want to make the jump to a standalone console, and then I can just connect it to my PC for when I'm playing like the Roblox EDM festivals, and I want to just save the money, get the AZ, and then I can have the ability to hook it up to my PC and then use my Serato DJ Pro library for the Roblox festivals that I play. But then on top of that, I can export songs using Rekordbox onto a USB drive, and if I wanted to, I could use that, get like a really long RCA cable, because my PC sound system, or my PC sound system, my edifier system, does not have XLR cables.
Charles 04 direct.
Yeah, I can't use the XLRs or even the 1/4-inch TRS jacks either.
I got shots fired in the area. 361.
Ooh, 361.
Sounds like automatic gunfire.
Yeah, let's head back over that way, code 2. 112, I'm going to double back that way, code 2, see if I can locate those shots.
Further 43 is going to sound like suppressed gunfire.
Mirror one, unfortunately, from the fireball.
Mary 108's 97 towards shots fired.
Yeah, let's get over...
97 will be 97 as well.
Okay, Charles 02, direct.
Go for Charlie 02.
You have a vehicle description of any sort?
Negative. I'm on the scene of a structure fire. Heard the shots in the area.
Alright, we just had a 4-door black Cadillac CTSV. It will leave 359 East Rockford Drive. Unsure if he's in relation.
He might be in relation. Because we saw that Cadillac
I
earlier.
got somebody in the construction site on the top floor up there. If somebody want to check that mail out.
Mary 129, I can be code en route to that construction site. Send me the postal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's gonna be 379 as soon as he sees me. And there's also a vehicle up there. He's now jumping in the vehicle. He's taking off the construction site on the top floor.
You got the description of the vehicle?
Negative. I'm down below. It seems to be a black vehicle, but it was definitely a white male.
Alright, there's gonna be two vehicles, a two-door and a two-door white vehicle, two-door black vehicle.
Someone needs to go to the backside. There's a backside that they can escape from.
They're gonna be on the west side of the structure now, 379.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew they're going to be on the west side. But I'm going over to the other side. Yeah, because I know there is a way to get on the other side. I know there is. Yeah, there's another exit. I know for a fact there's another exit out of this. Yeah, hang on. Is there another exit out of here? I don't know there is. It doesn't look like, yeah, there is. We have 112. I was just driving around the area of the construction site. The entrance that all of us are going through is the only entrance. There's no way out for them.
To Mario 9, there is a way for them to get onto La Porta freeway from the second story. I had a vehicle travel southbound on La Porta through the underpass towards the airport. High rates of speed, 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, wait, where are they going? I don't know where they're going. I'm gonna follow that Explorer.
Unknown. It looked black in color.
Probably gonna be that black Cadillac that we saw.
If you guys are referring to the vehicles at 379 from the two of the same type of vehicles, one white, one black, two-door R32 Skylines.
Oh, we saw those earlier too.
To Mario 9, can you confirm that they're both there? Or did one of them leave?
This is technically out of AOP.
Oh no, that'll be for other units. I would just get enough video description. I'll also be placing radio chat.
Yeah, first major scene of the day here today. I got a ping in Discord and I gotta check it here as well.
Did I just watch a unit fly off the road?
Here, actually, I have an idea. I'm gonna try checking traffic cams to see where.
Alright, Charlie 02, you can show SAFR on scene 374 for the structure fire.
Mary 39, you are popping all over the place.
They're torching the cars to prevent us from locating the vehicles. I don't think they're going to respond. They're going to make it harder for us, even though there's a billion traffic cameras here in the city.
Charlie reported. Got description on the mails that we're looking for.
Fled towards Davis area. Then toward northern LS. Yep. So they're over near Davis in the northern LS.
Do we know that they closed this construction site, or did they both leave?
Idaho 7, we're checking that out right now. Stand by.
Come forward. See anyone come by?
No, I'm trying to check the traffic cameras right now. Right now, all I've gotten is for They went over towards Davis, and then they went up Northern LS. I'm trying to get an exact, like, postal or something on them.
K to the K.
Yeah.
K to the K. K to the K. K to the K. K to the K.
Oh, God.
Charlie 41, give me a marking over here, 599 off Elgin Ave.
599. Let's see.
Not a 34, I'll take it up.
Let me look and see what's going on with that. Oh, okay, that's just in a group chat.
I'm attempting to stop a guy wearing black on black clothing over here.
And that's the
response code.
That's the other thing here. Yeah, that's the other thing here. It's like everyone when they
those mails are gonna be gone from 379.
Yeah, we're just gonna go back on normal patrol. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about getting involved in that any further. If it's,
show me 1041, tenant.
I 34, 23, 599.
we'll head up further up here. Because we're not getting any other response back on traffic cameras. I'm going to try doing this. Let's try that again. Maybe I just need to be specific. But they probably don't know exactly. So yeah, we're just going to keep driving through here. Maybe by chance we'll just come across them, but... 583. Oh, we're right near the area. 112. I got a postal for those skylines in relation to 379. They were last seen in the area of 583. I'm right in that area right now. I'll be searching the area.
I 7 will be searching as well.
Yeah, it just so happened. They said 583 and we were just passing 583 block near Alta Street. They're the only alleyway that's in Alta. Let's just turn on our lights here. Cars are seen roughly 10-ish minutes ago.
Can I have you check out the parking garage over here at 593 off of Media Street where the smoke's coming out of, please?
593. Oh, 593. That might be our vehicles.
Charlie 02. I got a vehicle leaving the area of 593. It's gonna be a white and colored vehicle. We're headed eastbound on Bridge Street. It's gonna be a white and colored vehicle. Stand by. Charlie 02, you can just grab my ass.
And it said cars were seen. Let's go back to 583.
Oh, to the unit of that white vehicle. Are you gonna be stopping or are you just gonna be tailing it for now?
It was a local. I got a vehicle on eastbound Bridge Street. It's gonna be an old school vehicle, parked right at 592. Looks like it's gonna be sitting here. It's gonna be occupied times 1.
592. Well, let's head up that way.
No plate at all, actually. People run me no car.
112. I'm right in the area.
Okay, I 7, give me the air. We have those vehicles. They're going to be 593. They're going to be set on fire.
Out of 7,
Nope,
yeah, we
never
got them.
mind.
They're both going to be burned in the parking garage at 593 if you guys start sapping.
593.
Unit 1's gonna be en route.
They're right here.
Very well, unfortunately, route.
Yep. 593. They're in the parking garage? I don't see how you get into the parking garage from here. Unless it's right here. No, that's not. No, this is dead end.
I hear them
Yeah, this is a dead end right here. I think we got to go through. We got to wrap around here from the right-hand side. The FK window. Whether it goes Silent Hill. Oh, here we go. It's right here. There we go. Here. I'll try checking garage. I'll check garage CCTV, see if I can try checking garage CCTV, see if we can get maybe a suspect description of these guys. Let's see. Yeah, they just switched it. Hold on a second.
Number 1 for be advised, both cars are going to be extinguished.
Idaho 7, the plates also seem to be removed from the vehicles.
Mary 94, 1041, 108.
Get his description.
Eccleston, show us on scene, 592.
There. I'm trying to get a suspect description.
Hi, Steel.
Hello.
Union 1's on scene, 593.
Ida 11 to the units at 593. SAFR advised me that they got a unit en route to that.
Yep. So let's see. We got to get a suspect description.
10-9.
Because we don't know.
How are you doing?
Oh, good. Trying to get suspect descriptions of the guys who are driving these things. Because they're related to 379.
Copy.
Oops, sorry, I'm back up.
I would imagine they are because they left when we all came up on scene.
2 to 599 eastbound Bridge Street.
Yeah, true.
Because the fact that these guys ran, they torched their vehicles, there's no plates on the vehicles, they have to be related. Okay, they're not responding. Let me turn off my lights so I can tab out.
Not much else I can do with that.
Yeah, these guys, they just don't care. Oh crap, my radar keybinds are blocked for this. There. Yeah, we can't really...
699 go forward back to...
Yeah, I was going to go over that way to help that one officer with the vehicle with no plates, but unfortunately, this is taking priority right now. Yeah, I'm trying to do the... I'm trying to get it. I'm not getting anything on cameras, unfortunately. Got 36 people on, though. That's not bad.
592, we're gonna be playing off. Over here at 592, we'll be back today.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get... I'm not getting anything from CCTV in here, so I'm trying one more time. And if they don't respond, then I'm just... We can't go any further with this. I hate it when people start a big scene like this and then they just stop responding to the global me's when we're trying to do an investigation. I'm trying to do a proper investigation here to try and get a suspect description, and they're just not responding.
Union 1 breaking off 593, heading back to Tenet.
Oh well.
Invalid registration.
At 112, I'm back 10-8. I'm not able to get any suspect descriptions off CCTV.
I know 7 received. Alright, we're gonna be breaking off at 593.
Yep, I don't know what's going on, why they're not responding.
Hey, Charlie 02 to that unit that was at that.
Yeah, I tried 3 separate times to...
Charlie 02 to that unit that was at that structure fire with me, advice.
Charlie 02, would it be the one at 593 in the parking garage?
Negative, it'll be the one at Ufu Cafe.
Be advised, that's gonna be myself, Mary 46.
Oh, shit, there's a gas station right there.
To that unit, you possibly seen the male. Do you know what he was wearing?
Be advised, I didn't get a good look. It was quite a distance. All I know was a white male, black hair. That was it.
112, stand by. I got a somewhat of a suspect description from CCTV just now. Yeah, 112, one of these suspects, they were wearing somewhat dark clothing. One of them's wearing a colorful shirt on. They jumped off the back side of the garage at 593. That's still not too much.
Direct 100 advised. The unit's looking for the Nissan Skylines advice. I believe we've got one westbound Spanish Ave 582, orange 2-door Nissan.
Advised, both Skylines from 593 were torched. They may have gotten into a different vehicle, though.
Copy. Well, I've got an orange 2-door Nissan with one in occupancy, north on North Street 577.
Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that for now. Right now, I need to go get fuel.
Union 1 to that unit, do you want us to flip around and get behind you?
It's not every day you get to a bust done. It's not every day you get like proper information and all that based off of CCTV as well. But with that said here, welcome in everybody. Welcome to hour number 2 here of the season premiere of On Patrol San Andreas. Season 2, Episode 1 live on Great Ocean Roleplay. Today is Monday, December 1st, 2025 at 2:31 p.m. And as usual, we are bringing you only the best patrols here on FMG TV. This new series is this new season, I should say, is going to be one of the best ones I have ever done here on Great Ocean Roleplay. Because we've got some great police vehicles, we got some great role plays, we have all sorts of great stuff coming up on this season as well. You never know what's going to happen next here on Patrol San Andreas, and especially here on Great Ocean Roleplay. But I'm glad you guys are tuned in and are just as excited for Season 2 of On Patrol San Andreas as much as I am. We're going to make this series great, I promise you guys. We're going to go back to the good old days with BlaineRP and the live LEO series as well. That's what I'm aiming for with this new season. New format for the seasons as well. It's going to be great, so I'm glad you guys are all here for the ride. But with that said, we are currently on patrol here in North Los Santos. We're currently 596, just refueled, running as LASD, call sign 1 Mary 112. So, yeah, we are just on patrol here. We are vibing and just having a great day as well. But we are just kicking off this new series, this new season, I should say, with a bang today here. And I'm glad you guys are all tuned in and are ready to experience a brand new season of what quite possibly could be the better series I've done for my law enforcement patrol streams here on YouTube as well. If you guys missed the first hour, I did talk about how the series is going to be formatted. Long story short, this series is going to be formatted in 52 episode seasons going forward. Once we reach episode 52, that will be the end of season 2. We'll have a couple weeks off from the YouTube streams, and I'll stream other stuff over on YouTube alongside alongside these streams right now. And then we'll do streams over on Twitch for policing, so we can stay active as police. And then, after a couple weeks, we will launch Season 3 of On Patrol San Andreas and follow that same format as long as we're in Great Ocean Roleplay. So, I feel like that's going to be a great little format here to work with for On Patrol San Andreas and this server going forward. So, we'll see how that goes, and if things go well, we will continue with it as well. Yeah, we'll sit right here, actually. Alright, let's get our... That's 45.
Charlie 02, you show my traffic, code 4.
Yeah, we're same. That is definitely a player. That's a Buick Grand National GNX that we're seeing right there.
3 Charles 20 traffic, Decker Street 357 with a black 2-door Ford Super Duty. Occupied ×1, no additional 32s.
That's probably the F-250 we saw when we were pulling out of the parking garage right back there at 592. We're doing pretty good on player base right now. 37 people currently on. Most of them are cops, but that's fine. We got like 12 civs, which honestly, that's not the worst ratio we've had on Great Ocean Roleplay. There have been some times where the ratio, there's only been like 1 or 2 civs and the entire server has been police. So I'm grateful for the server being as good, the server having this good of a ratio. But yeah, once we get snow here, we'll probably switch over to highway patrol, and we'll hop into the highway patrol Tahoe, the new one, because that one is like perfect for driving in snowy conditions as well. The stream is going to take a quick intermission around 3 o'clock for the server restart. You guys saw that a couple minutes ago. The server restarts at 3 p.m. daily, and then it goes until 6 p.m. before we switch over to the county. And then tomorrow, I will do another episode, probably starting around the same time, 1:30 p.m. Pacific, and we will go from there. But we'll see, though. I'm trying to catch up to my mom on a show her and I have been watching, so...
Idaho 7, we're going to be clear off our stop, 591.
So we'll go from there and just see how things go here today. Well, hopefully you guys are having a great day so far. I've been having a pretty good day so far as well. I'm glad we're in December, the last month of the year. This year has gone by very quickly. It's gone by extremely quick. I don't know how it's gone by this quick, but it's gone by very quickly. I got another ping. Damn it, it's still not from BlaineRP. I mean, they said they were going to do them sometime this week. So... But yeah, we're just waiting for something to happen here. It's been, dare I say, it's been pretty calm today, but that's, I'm fine with that.
7-8.
Nice calm. And that, you're gonna see a lot of this on, is that a Civ?
3 Charles, 20, 11, 3, 5,
I think that's just a local. Yeah, that's just a local. That was not a Civ. I thought that was a Civ at first, because sometimes some civilians do use the base GTA vehicles, but a lot of times they'll use a lot of the stuff that's in this menu right here. So like things like, not the police vehicles, but like there's like different like trucks and stuff. You got like Ford F-250s, Chevy Silverados. You got some Mitsubishi Lancers, some RX-7s, Miatas. Got some really cool, got some good cars here. There's even some add-on motorcycles as well. Quite a few of those. Off-road vehicles too. People will typically use those off-road vehicles, which honestly, one of these days I might go Civ and go find like a nice trail to, I might find like a nice trail up in the county, and we'll do some snowmobiling, because we do have snowmobiles in the server as well. You guys saw it on yesterday's stream. There were people using snowmobiles up in the county while we were up there patrolling. Oh, there's Adler. Adler's the guy who did my eval ride along. Yeah, Adler did really good with the ride along stuff. Oh, look, it's a moped. Imagine that. That's probably an officer. Probably an unmarked officer, to be honest. Or undercover, if anything. Also, before I started the stream up here, I was playing SnowRunner, trying to figure out what's up with the settings on SnowRunner, why it's so stuttery, because I never got stutters on my AMD, or not my AMD, but my NVIDIA card.
133 traffic, gonna be North Power Street on the hill, 574. Let me get one additional.
574.
2 Mario 9 in red.
112. I'm also closer if you want me over there.
3 Charles, 20, make sure we're using our full identifier. Thank you.
I always say 112. They never said... Nobody has ever said using full identifiers. Other people have been using their thing as well. I find it easier to say... At least for this call sign, I find it easier to say 112 instead of having to say 3 Mary 112. Because if they want us... The way I see it, and this is just my opinion here, I'm not trying to slander anybody or anything. If they want radio transmissions to be short, the easier way to say it will be the last 3 numbers, because people will know more people by those last 3 numbers. That's just the way I see it. But somebody else is already on scene, so I'm gonna let them take it. Like, if I have a number that's, like, easier to say, like, say, for example, like, when I get moved up to King and I was running this, and I was running LSSD, if I had, like, something like the call sign of 25, that would be easy. It would be 3 King 25. But I just say 112 because it's easier. It shortens the time needed for my transmission. And it's overall a lot better. Look at all of those. Look at all these holiday decorations. They just float though. That's the thing. Kind of makes it look like the Las Vegas Strip in a way because there's so much lights, or even like New York. Like Times Square in New York with all those screens and lights that change. It kind of reminds me of Las Vegas and New York in Times Square. All right, let's continue to drive around here. We're not getting anybody up this way. Let's go straight. Actually, you know what? Let's turn right on red, and we'll head up here for a little bit. Yeah, there's that traffic. Oh, there goes the stoplight. All right, I'm gonna treat this as a red light because it literally just toppled over. All right. Yeah, you've really gotta work to find like where all the civs are at, because it's not a matter of where the cops are at. It's a matter of where the civs are at. I gotta check a couple pings. Oh, Remy's on patrol right now too. He's Mary 114. So yeah, somebody's messaging me about RF production stuff. Yeah, let me pull into here real quick.
Alright, 3 Tango 133, Whiskey given. Victor Whiskey given, and we're in service.
Alright, give me 1 second, guys.
Team Area 19 traffic.
Like for one today.
All right, sorry about that. I just gotta do this. Is this that same guy? Profile. Yeah, I'm not gonna respond to that. But yeah, we're gonna get back on patrol here in just a moment. Actually, we may as well just do it now. All right. Let's go back here. Server's going to restart here in a couple minutes, so in about 15 or so minutes. So that gives me a good opportunity for me to go on. We'll do a 2-hour patrol today. We'll do a 2-hour patrol today, or like an hour and 45-minute long patrol. I don't know. Oh, that's the bike lane. We were already in the right-hand turn lane. So yeah, we're gonna find a spot to park up at and go from there, basically. Because we are North LS. I don't know if I'll do an episode, or not an episode, but just like a general patrol tonight. Holy crap. I don't know if I'll do a patrol stream tonight as well. I might stream something else. But we'll see. We will certainly see how things go. We're just waiting on the, let's see, maybe we'll go, I'm sure we'll probably run into some people over at Mirror Park, so we'll check out Mirror Park here. In fact, I think I'll wrap up the stream here. Just like a shorter patrol today. I'll wrap up the stream. We'll do, right when the server restarts, we'll, hop off and I'll do another episode tomorrow. I think the county will be much better for patrol streams overall because the city, there's really not much going on. Like, the city is so big, it's hard to tell where everyone is. So, yeah, shorter patrol. I'm going to try to aim to do a majority of these episodes with Blaine County as the AOP, because I feel like things will be more interesting up in the county compared to being up here in the being down in the city. The city, there's just so many streets, so many places for civs to go. Nobody's really doing anything in terms of scenes, like scenes for police. It's like we have 39 people on almost 40, so I don't know what's going on. I guess people just don't want to. I guess people just don't want to be involved in situations with police right now. Yeah, we're going right here. This should give us some pretty good. So yeah, we'll just go here. In fact, we might actually just wrap up now, honestly, because it's pretty calm. I mean, I'm fine with it being calm, but it's too calm, actually. I think it's because people are getting ready for the server restart. That's probably what it is. People are getting ready for the server restart, and then things will get a little bit more hectic afterwards. Well, I want to get some popcorn and just chill out for a little bit. We'll do a longer episode here tomorrow to make up for this shorter episode. But believe me, tomorrow it's probably going to be a lot better. I'm going to aim to start at the same time, 1:30 Pacific. And we will go from there. So, yeah. So, yeah, with that said, that'll do it for this episode of On Patrol San Andreas. Let me get this car into the light. If I actually... I think we can go down into these garages, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, yeah, here we go. Perfect. So, yeah, that'll do it for this episode of On Patrol San Andreas. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this episode here. Like I said, we're going to do another one tomorrow. In fact, actually, I don't want to park right there. Let's go park over here. We'll do another episode tomorrow. Maybe also on Wednesday as well, depending on how many people are on. If anyone's on earlier on Wednesday. I highly doubt that, but we'll see. But yeah, with that said, that is going to do it for this episode of On Patrol San Andreas. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. We'll be back tomorrow up in the county to do probably some highway patrol and BCSO stuff. More than likely highway patrol, so we can roll in the truck in that SUV, the Tahoe. But other than that, that'll do it for me. Thanks so much for watching. I will catch you guys next time.